Psychic Bob. Well, welcome to Thursday. It is Vlog Thursday. We're going to go outside and see what's going on today. So, hang with us. Alright, Tubies, before we head out, we got to do a quick fashion check. Mystical purple veil, check. Cool happening shades, check. Black t-shirt, check. Mystical black crystal pendant, check. Black jeans, check. Black loafers. I think Sacred Bob's ready to go on town. Come on along. Well, luckily my veil doubles as a face covering. Because in our building we have to wear face coverings still. I can't wait till this damn craziness is over. Well, let's go on along. Finally I can breathe. Well, you know it's Thursday. We gotta go dumpster diving. So let's go see what's going on over here. Ooh, wow, look at the sky. It's very dramatic today. They said no rain schedule for today. A very, very powerful cloud movement. Ooh, let's see. Oh, well, it looks like they cleared out the dumpsters today. Nothing really good back here. Let's just take a stroll back in, just a double check. Hey, look at that. There's a wreath somebody put. That looks like a pagan sort of crown. Might be something for the goddess's altar. Nah, it looks pretty empty. Nothing back here. Yeah. Well, that's alright. You know, some days you get treasures and some days you don't. Well, I tell you, our skies are really dramatic today. Tense clouds. I can't see our Sun Lord. He's hiding up there somewhere. But you know, it's a great day just to get out and walk. The air is very gentle. It's in the mid 70s, about 75 degrees. No humidity, kind of cool actually. Sacred Bob loves it. Well, we're going to walk on along and see what there is to see today. So, let's go have an adventure. I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who came out to yesterday's video. We had such a good time. We talked about the mystical black crystal. And so if you didn't see that video, it's in the queue right before this one. Check it out. And I want to again say thank you to all of you who've been sending me emails expressing your interest in my upcoming psychic development classes. If you are interested in being in my class, it's going to start in July. Just send me a one-liner email. Say, Sacred Bob, I want to be notified about your class. So if you want to learn more about that, see yesterday's video. Okay? But thank you. And if you haven't sent me an email and are interested in joining the classes, you can learn about that in yesterday's video and send me an email. Alright? So awesome. It's so peaceful to get out and walk. I have to take a break from all of the news. It's really driving me crazy. And here in Virginia, our leftist government is really destroying free market capitalism by just still keeping so much on lockdown. Anyways, at least when I get out and reconnect to the earth, I remember what's really important. Oh, Tubies, look at this. This is so wonderful. Somebody has put wood chips down here to protect this wonderful tree. This is that tree right by the river. Over there's our river. Remember I showed you how black the soil is here? I've shown you in the past. And how whenever we walk, we should be mindful of the roots. Well, somebody, I don't know if it's the Park Service or just a community person, has put chips in here to kind of protect the roots and to give nourishment to the tree. I just think that's really beautiful. So, hail blessed tree, are you feeling good? Can I pet you? Thank you for your wonderful, wonderful gifts of life, your gifts of oxygen, being a shelter for so many creatures and humans too. We honor you this day, and I promise I won't step on your beautiful roots. May you be blessed. So mote it be. So mote it be. What a lovely little vista. Look at this. There's the river right through here. Look how green it is where I live now. It's literally like an emerald paradise. You know, being a Wiccan really, and like where I live, really makes it easy for me to attune to Wiccan spirituality, because, you know, Wicca is about nature. And if you want to practice Wicca, you know, one of the first things I would encourage you to do is get out and walk, touch the trees, feel the earth. You know, when you walk on Mother Earth, you attune to her. Be reverential. Study the plant life. Study the birds. You know, we're at the time of year where I should be seeing some dragonflies. We have wonderful dragonflies here where I live. And I've always loved dragonflies, but it wasn't until I moved to my current home that I actually saw dragonflies and got to really enjoy them. Some of them here are beautiful, bright blue, some are green, some are red. They're amazing. But see, when you get out and walk, you understand that. And here we are by the footbridge by the river. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Gav in England. Hey Gav, good to see you. Here we are at your favorite spot. Isn't this just beautiful? I love it. The air is so tropical today. You know, yesterday we were talking about scrying, and the witches of old used rivers just like this for scrying. They would come and sit and reflect on the image. It's like a giant mirror. If you do it at night, it's like a black mirror, but you can scry in the day or at night. And if you live near a river, you might want to go out and get to know the rhythms of the river and learn the patterns and become observant. Do you see how beautiful this is? Truly lovely. As I look down this way, it's just as beautiful. There's our giant scrying mirror. I like to tell people this is my scrying mirror. I have the biggest scrying mirror of any of the witches on YouTube. I challenge you. Do you have a bigger scrying mirror than mine? If you do, make a video and show it to me. And you know, it's been a long time since we visited the mystical rock. Here is this wonderful giant stone. I think it has a spirit about it. I've used it as an altar, as a place of rest. And greetings, Mr. Stone. Bless us with your presence. See, all things in the cosmos have consciousness, but you have to just slow down and attune to them. You know, I think humanity's always been in a rush and a race, even in the ancient times. But it's the wise, the Wicca. Wicca means the wise ones. They're the ones who learn to decipher the messages, to know that the very trees have something to say, that the very earth we walk on has a presence. When was the last time you attuned to Mother Earth? Today I'm wearing my sacred purple veil. It's a sign of my priesthood. I am the priest of the goddess Isis. I am the high priest of the Order of the Purple Cord. I've done videos about wearing the sacred veil, so you might want to look them up on my channel, do a video search. But for those of you who haven't seen that or don't know about it, it's a sign of consecration. And I'm curious, do you wear the sacred veil? It's a new trend now. Well, not new. It's an emerging trend in the Wiccan community, that those who have dedicated their lives to service wear the sacred veil. And so maybe this is something you would like to explore on your journey. If you decide you want to wear the sacred veil, all that's required is that you get a veil and you offer it to your deity and ask that it be dedicated to its service. Now, you don't have to have a purple veil. I just happen to love purple, and it's the official color of the Order of the Purple Cord. But really, you can wear your veil in any color. Black is very traditional. White could be worn, purple, blue, any color really. Green would be great for those of you who work with herbs. But I think that in our day of skepticism and with atheism trying to take over the country, that those of us who are people of spiritual faith, we should wear the sacred signs of our offices to be an example and to let people know that there is a higher reality. There are many voices today in the United States who want to quash spiritual truth. But if those of us who have the faith of spirituality will stand and be a sign and wear our sacred symbols, we communicate a great truth. We don't have to even preach. We just be present, and the Spirit will work through us. We're approaching now this wonderful tree that has so much moss. Do you guys remember this? It's been a while since we've been here. But look at this. Isn't this beautiful? This is the evidence of the teaching I always say, green equals life. Oops, I cut off the camera. Entire worlds exist in this little patch of green. Microbes and small animals and bugs and the plants themselves. It's its own little ecosystem. So we know that green equals life. If you like that saying that green equals life, you might want to visit my store below this video, my YouTube merchandise store. I have a t-shirt over there called Green Equals Life. I'd love to encourage you to check that out. So go over there and look for it. Green Equals Life. PsychicBob's getting hungry. I think we need to get some food, speaking of life. So I don't eat a little something, there ain't going to be much left, is there? Actually, I could probably fast for a month and probably look better in the end. But I'm going to get a little something. Well, I'm up here at Exxon gas station. I am not being endorsed by Exxon, by the way. But I thought we'd check the gas prices, see what's going on. Regular is $1.83. It's been a while since it's been that low. It's kind of good to see that it's under $2. Do you remember a few years ago when it was like $4 a gallon for regular? $1.83 is a little more doable. Extra is $2.33 and Supreme $2.43. I gotta say, these aren't too bad of prices, really. There we go, good old Exxon. Well, we're up here at Fox Chase. I think I'll explore the concept of food today. Let's see what good stuff we can get. I love to come up here because this area sits up high and you can really do a scan of the skies. It's a great place for UFO watching. There's been a lot of activity in our area back over this direction, so I'm always watching this direction. Notice how the clouds are really heavy. Even if you have heavy clouds, you know, you could still see a UFO. So don't discount that reality just because it's cloudy or rainy. Sometimes you'll get a better experience when it is cloudy. I think we'll go up here today. I'm really feeling like a Chinese, because there's not much open still. You know, as I told you, our leftist governor is still destroying capitalism. But I can at least get some Chinese takeaway. So maybe we'll do that. Alright, PsychicBob had to wrap up. It's the law. Let's go order some good food today. Well, I just ordered my Chinese food. It's going to be about 10-15 minutes. I just love it. Hong Kong Express. It's such an awesome place. What's really cool is right next door to it, there's an open shop. This used to actually be where I got my haircut, but they moved to a different shopping center. So this is vacant and open. PsychicBob should explore this. You know, I bet you right now I could get a good deal on a lease We could set up an actual Wiccan temple where all the Wicca could gather. We could have moon rituals and classes and learn the craft, studying and just have a great time. I've been really wanting to set up a temple, and I'm always looking. I try to keep my mind open, because when the spirit leads, it'll be right. But I really like this. But I have this feeling that if I started a Wiccan temple, I'd probably outgrow this place pretty quickly, because I think there's a lot more Wiccans around than we realize. But what do you think? It's nice inside. What do you think? Can you guys see it? And it's great because it's so open and empty. I wouldn't have to do a lot to it, just to add put an altar in and some decorations. We could string fairy lights around it, Oh, it'd just be beautiful. And we could have people decorate it, bring their Wiccan art, they could do a little painting, and we could fill the temple with artworks. I just think it'd be beautiful. The Order of the Purple Cord could gather here. A lot of options, What do you think? You like the idea? Well, let's walk on along. We got a little while till our food's ready. They're so into this social distancing. They've got these markers outside. 6 feet, 6 feet. I think this is more than 6 feet between this one on the ground and that one. It's more like 12 feet. I don't know. I'm just done with all of this. Well, here we are. We're at Walgreens. I'm not being endorsed by Walgreens. You can see that. I like Walgreens. I think it's pretty cool. I just want to remind you guys, when you're out and about, keep your eye out for 4th of July stuff, because it's really bright and colorful. It's very magical. Oh, look at this. Oh, I have to get it. It's a little crown of stars, of pentagrams. That's very magical, and I think it lights up. PsychicBob might need that. Pretty cool. Look, they got, if you want a new type of magical wand, look. These light up with, I think they're filament lights. That's kind of cool. You see all sort of fun things that you can find when you go shopping. Oh my gosh, guys, look, it's a miracle. They got paper products in. Oh, toilet paper, one lone roll, some Viva towels. Still a lot of empty shelves. If they don't end this lockdown and let people start working, this is going to be an ultimate economic collapse in this country. Look at this, my favorite aisle, premium chocolate. Can you see that? Premium chocolate. That's PsychicBob's aisle. I love it all. Ooh, Dove bars are good. Ooh, I love Cadbury. When I lived in England, I used to eat Cadbury. And in the subways, you guys are in Britain know this, or at least it used to be, back in the day, in the 80s and 90s, you could buy Cadbury bars in the subway, like at the London Underground. They used to have machines, Cadbury dispensing machines. Oh my God, I used to love it. Godiva. Oh, I love Godiva. I love all the chocolate. This is a new one I haven't ever had. Johnny Doodle, milk sweet and salty nuts. Oh, that looks really good. And of course, you can't forget Lindt chocolate. Now, I'm not being endorsed by any of these brands, but PsychicBob has a secret love for all of them. Well, maybe not so secret, huh? I'm trying to be good. Well, I have a few minutes before I pick up my food, but I thought we'd take a look at Walgreens' selection of fragrances. I always look at the CVS, but they have kind of different ones here. This is Angel. Oh, look, this is interesting. Thierry Mugler. I know he's a designer. Alien. You guys use that? I'm curious to see which of these you guys know about, if you like them. Versace is always good. Yellow Diamond. I don't know that one. It's Versace. Oh, Burberry. Oh, that's for women. DKNY. Dolce & Gabbana. Oh, Poison Christian Dior. Love that perfume. Oh, wonderful. Guerlain. Shalimar. Ooh, lovely. Viva La Juicy, Michael Kors. Oh my gosh, so much good stuff here. Here's a classic. My mom loves Giorgio. I always get that for her. They got 20% off. Oh, it's now $33.58. Wow, that's a pretty good price. Do you know back in the day, Giorgio was like $40 a bottle back in the 80s. That was a lot of money. And now it's actually less than it was in the 1980s. Oh, here's that Versace cologne. That looks good. I'm curious about Versace. I've never tried his cologne, so I'm going to have to check that out. Wow, I don't see any Givenchy here. Oh, there's Polo. This is one of my faves. I always love the classic Polo. Mont Blanc. Oh, there's Gucci. Ooh, Gucci Guilty. Really nice. Oh, Drac Noir. I used to wear that all the time. So many wonderful choices here at Walgreens. My favorite store. I love it. And it's always a treat to be here. So anyways, we're going to mosey on along. And let's go see what's going on outside. Hopefully our food will be ready soon. Ooh, it's getting bright. Ooh, I think our sun. Ooh, wow, there is our Sun Lord. He's come out. Hail to the Sun Lord. Hail. Oh, I love it. I love it. Isn't that something? Alright, Tubies, it looks like a big storm is coming back there. And luckily there's a cab right here. So I think Psychic Bob's ready to travel on home. Are you available now? Alright, well let's go. Well, Tubies, I'm in my cab. I got a great driver, a good friend of mine. He has such a luxurious car. I love it. It's like a big limousine. Leather seats, really nice. It's a great way to travel. As you know, Psychic Bob loves to travel in style. And we're on our way home and got my Chinese food, and we're gonna have a great lunch. Well, Tubies, Psychic Bob made it home. I had my hands full in the taxi and trying to pay and get all my stuff out, so I couldn't film it. But know that Psychic Bob is home safe and sound. I'm gonna get this video out to you. But before we go, I got another little treasure to show you. As we were talking about yesterday, many of you know I'm crazy about all things black. Black crystals, black glass. This is a beautiful vintage from the 1930s black crystal bowl. And you're saying, what? Yes, you know, most of the times when we talk about crystal bowls or cut glass, we always think of the clear crystal bowls, like Waterford's like a clear crystal. But do you know that they also make black crystal? It's solid black. And look at how gloss it is. This is from the 1930s. I just bought it at an estate sale, and I think it's beautiful. It's hard to see or any better lighting, but it's got beautiful cut designs in the glass. It's just spectacular. But it's a deep black crystal, and it's shiny and glossy. I might use it as a scrying bowl. We might have to experiment. So I think we'll have more on it, but I just want to show it to you today. So there you go. Well, guys, thanks for being here. I've had such a good time hanging out with you. Listen, if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, please call me at my office number, 703-825-3929. Please call as soon as you can. I'm filling up like a few weeks out. If you want to get in relatively soon, you need to call. And I would love to do a private reading. Private reading is a full hour, you and me, one-on-one. If you've ever said, gee, I'd love to steal Psychic Bob for an hour and have it all to myself and pick his brain and learn about my soul journey, who my spirit guides are, and about what's coming. Well, you can do that. You can do that through a private reading. So give me a call, 703-825-3929. That phone number will also be in the info box below this video. You can also write to me in my official email, PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. Again, that link will be below this video in the info box. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for coming along on our adventure day. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. Tomorrow is Free for All Friday. I don't know what we're doing, but we'll have something fun. Be here. You guys rock. Love you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, may all of you always blessed be.